more than just a trend, it has become a summer staple. Michelle Finlayson shows us 3 ways you can rock your top knot this summer.
That's right.
I love the idea of rocking a top knot because you know what? It's for the runway and it's for every tired woman out there who's looking for an easy hairdo.
Yes.
Maybe you haven't washed your hair in a few days.
Exactly.
Like, throw it in a top knot.
Day 3, it's the best.
Right.
So what I wanted to show and kind of inspire people with is how to, little tricks that can make it look more chic and more A-lister instead of like I'm cleaning the house,
Right.
So one of the first ones I want to show is kind of that messy top knot, which you see a lot, even on red carpet. Gwen Stefani does it really well.
Yes.
And there's just something about it, right? It looks done but undone.
Yeah.
So for Delaney, our first look to start is to have a few pieces, and even those baby hairs that you hate, like don't hate on them so bad.
Let them out.
Like let them out.
It's
Don't try to
okay.
struggle so hard to get them all back in. Just kind of let them, and then a few in front of the face. Now I'm going to show basically on the sides too, a little trick with my comb is if you have these little bubbles and you do want to feel, not like you're cleaning the house, but like you're a little bit more chic, you can take a tail comb and just sort of tuck inside the hair like that, and you're lifting over top of it so it just sort of smooths it out. Now I've already done this once, so it kind of works.
Nice.
Okay, so now for the messy top knot, one of the things that we don't do a lot, and you may not do, is tease it, and really just you can tease it a lot. I mean, she's got tons of hair, but when you back brush it like that or tease it, then when you spin it around, it has a fullness to it that also when you're going to pull it apart, it's going to want to lift and hold a little bit better for you that way.
Yeah, I would almost say like the kinkier or more coarse your hair is, the easier this is going to be for you because you're looking for that unstructured look.
Yes.
So if you've got silky locks, like, backcomb it.
And the thing that I find, again, with the texture in the hair that you're mentioning is something like a powder or a dust it that's going to give it that real kind of messy fullness as well. Yeah. So one of my tricks, like I mentioned, was just adding that back brushing. I'm going to spin her around because I really don't know what's happening up front here. I actually. How are we doing?
It's actually looking really, really good, and you'd be surprised, kind of the amount of time it takes to make an unstructured, top knot look like you just rolled out of bed when really. Yeah, you worked on it for about 20 minutes, but that's okay.
So you can tip your head back a little bit here. So I like that little spin. A few of these pieces kind of popping out.
It's
and
beautiful.
then for bobby pins, I love the bobby pins for the initial getting that last tail into the hair. But after that, you could actually work with hairpins. Yeah. And those you can kind of link into the edge of your bun, sort of stick them in from the side. They're going to go down and sort of under. And that way they sort of hold the hair in, but they really don't show.
That's a move I still haven't mastered yet. But man, do I love watching you guys do it on this show. Okay, let's take a look at our next top knot style here. We've got Bella Hadid. And so this style is a lot more, it's slick.
Super slick, exactly. And that is actually really trending. So I think for some of us, when we get out of the shower, it might be a great time to put your hair in a top knot because it's literally no time at all. So instead of trying to struggle on your dry hair to make it look wet and slick, just kind of rough dry it, maybe about 30–50%, and then slick it back. Now, if you do want to take it to sleek right away, I do use, this is a hair body spray, so it's basically not body for your body, like for your hair to make a body mess. But what this will do is it just kind of dampens the surface of the hair. So you could use even a leave-in conditioner would be great for that. Just to get those hair. I have to do this to my hair all the time because it sticks up everywhere. So if you do want to have that sleekness, just kind of dampen it down a little bit, like I said, like that.
And as part of the thing, do you care if you have the part or not, or is the part not essential?
Okay, the part is cool, and I think it's something to try, but it's not the easiest, I'm not gonna lie. I would show it, but just because of time. However, it is kind of a cute way if you want to change it up a little bit for your face shape. So the other one I wanted to show was how to do really quite simple 2 braids into a sleek bun. So sleek is, we're gonna have everything nice and tight and clean up. I'm going to brush out that little bit of that back brushing a touch. And what we're going to do is split the ponytail, if we can show, into 2 sections. And then from there, I'm just going to quickly, and I know it may take a little bit more time, but I'm just going to braid a 3-strand braid like that.
And you're doing each section as its own braid?
Yep, that's right.
Okay.
So very, very simple 3-strand braid. And then I will take a little elastic and tie that off. So the braid top knot is a little bit more elegant. You know, it's got some detail to it. It doesn't look like you spent no time at all. You clearly put a little bit of effort into it.
Just the fact that you tamed your baby hairs. People are like, oh,
yeah.
she cares.
Yeah, she cares.
She cares about this look.
Yeah.
She slicked them all back.
So I'm just quickly, again, the other side. And what's good about doing 2 braids for at home when you're doing this is when you do one big braid, especially if you have a ton of hair, sometimes you don't see that braid once it wraps up. It kind of just looks like loops, honestly.
Yeah, that's
and so
true.
when you get the 2 braids going, it actually...
It looks like a braid.
Yes, and the detail and the kind of fine-tuning of it is my favorite.
So as you wrap those up, what I'm going to do is show them just a picture of a third idea for a top knot that you might want to try, and then we'll show you the final. This is Gigi Hadid with a beautiful braided bun. And so that is another top knot that you can try. This looks very close to that and super duper fast. Like we did that in real time. It probably took 2.5, 3 minutes, which is amazing.
Yes. So this
it's a good way
I
to
love,
do summer.
and if you can show, I think the top and the way that details around.
It's cute.
2 braids is the way to go, you guys. This is what's going to make it cool and different.